which she pegged at 45, maybe more. She looked like a woman who slept in her makeup, only bothering to wash her face when she took that infrequent shower. Her foundation spackled a landscape of acne scars. "Jagger," he said. She looked surprised. They always did. "Jagger?" she asked. "Really? Like Mick Jagger?" "Something like that." She smiled. She shouldn't have. It ruined what little about her face there was to like. In it he saw every regret, every Sunday morning, every gray towel and yellowed bedsheet. But this was still Saturday night, and the lights were low. "You got as much money as Mick Jagger?" she asked. "I got enough." She leaned closer. Her perfume was too sweet and too heavy, but he liked it that way. "How much is enough?" she asked. "Enough for the night." Something lit her eyes. It helped. Maybe she wasn't so banged up after all, despite the fact that she was turning tricks in a hole like this. He nodded at the bartender, dropped a 50 on the bar. This time the barkeep was prompt. Odd, that. In a flash he was back with refills. He even wiped down the bar. "But can you go all night? That's the question," she said. "I don't need to go all night. I just need to go until the meter runs out." She laughed. Her breath smelled of cigarettes and Altoids and gum disease. "You are funny," she said. "I like that." It doesn't matter what you like, he thought. It hasn't mattered for more than 20 years. She drained her 7 and 7, tapped her plastic nails on the bar. She turned to face him again, as if the idea had just come to her. "What do you say we buy a bottle and go have some fun?" He glanced over. "We? You pitching in?" She gave him a gentle slap on the shoulder. "Oh, stop." "I've got a bottle in my truck," he said. "Is that an invitation?" "Only if you want it to be." "Sounds like a plan," she said. She slipped off the stool, toddled a bit, grabbed the rail to steady herself. These were clearly not her first 2 drinks of the evening. "I'm just going to visit the little girl's room. Don't you dare go anywhere." She flounced to the far side of the bar, drawing meager attention from the 2 old codgers at the other end. He finished his beer, picked up the bills, leaving the barkeep a 39-cent tip. It didn't go unnoticed. A few minutes later the woman returned, heavier on the eyeshadow, lipstick, perfume, breath mints. They stepped into the cold night air. "Where's your truck?" she asked. He pointed to the footpath, the trail that snaked through the woods. "Through there." "You're parked in the rest area?" "Yeah." She looked at her shoes, a pair of cut-rate white heels, at least 1 size too small. "I hope the path ain't muddy." "It isn't." She slipped an arm through his, the one opposite his duffel. They crossed the tavern's small parking lot, then walked into the woods. "What's in the bag?" she asked. "All my money." She laughed again. When they got to the halfway point, far from the lights, he stopped, opened his duffel, took out a pint of Southern Comfort. "For the road," he said. "Nice." He uncapped the bottle, took a drink. "Open your mouth and close your eyes," he said. She did as she was told. "Wider," he said. He looked at her standing there in the diffused moonlight, her mouth pink and gaping. It was how he planned to remember her. It was how he remembered them all. At precisely the same instant he dropped the razor blade into her mouth, he poured in 1/3 of the bottle of comfort. The steel hit first. The woman gagged, choked, bucked. When she did this, the blade shot forward in her mouth, sliced through her.